Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and yes, of course, dogs and cats left home with the internet turned on, welcome to the channel. I'm Cap, and this, of course, is my place. This is a follow-up video for a gear review I did 7 months ago on these bad boys right here. The 20 volt Walt battery system and charger, which are meant to replace the 18 volt battery system. I've been using them for 7 months now, maybe a little longer, and I've done a major project with them. I used the angle grinder to clean up some steel targets. And before anyone asks, yes, I did wear gloves and a mask, although I probably did manage to elevate my lead levels anyhow. Having used them, I've noticed a problem. So in that initial gear review on these batteries, one of the things that I said was that no matter who the manufacturer is, in any cordless tool system, the weakness is always going to be the battery. Okay? And indeed, found the weakness. These batteries get hot very easily. And of course, yes, the angle grinder is a current-hungry, powerful tool, and the batteries got hot. And so now what's happened is when you press this button to see just how much current is in here, you see there's two lights. Well, the deal is the batteries that got hot, they will only charge 2/3 of the way. Will not take it to full charge anymore. So what I did, I had a plumbing problem, and of all the things that I know how to do here in the house, and the things that I'm comfortable doing, because I know I'm good at it, plumbing is not on the list. My plumber arrived, and lo and behold, the two guys who got out of the van were using current generation 20 volt DeWalt tools, because hey, contractors wear tools out. And as I said in one of those gear reviews on this battery system, I know a guy who worked as a contractor who wore out a hammer. So I didn't give them any, I didn't lead them with my question. I simply asked what they thought of the new tools and the batteries. And they confirmed, hey, the new tools themselves, hey, they're great. They are in fact a step up from the 18 volt system. Water's good. But they did say that they weren't too happy with the batteries. So this is a 20 volt 2 amp hour battery, and this is a 20 volt 4 amp hour battery, and they pointed out exactly what I was experiencing, that they're just not very durable. They work, but apparently they thought also that they overheat too easily. And so what are we going to do? Well, I am going to turn off the camera and the light, and I'm going to put these in my circular saw. I'm not going to cut anything. I'm just going to run these down to nothing, and I'm going to let them sit overnight. And then I'm going to put them on the charger, see if they'll charge all the way up, if that'll maybe help recondition the battery, although I suspect the answer is no. I suspect once these lithium-ion batteries have gotten hot to the touch, I suspect they're screwed. So in case anybody wonders, my chargers are not in the garage. They're not out in the sun. I keep these chargers here in the house. away from it. There's no window where I keep these. And I had the air conditioning on. So I was able to let the batteries cool down before plugging them into the charger, put them on the charger, and as I said, they only take 2/3 of a charge. So let me shut you guys off real quick, and I'll see you in a second. Gentlemen, I know you're sitting on your back on a creeper under your vehicle, acting like you're bleeding your brake lines so you can have some alone time with YouTube. Because you made it this far into the video, it would really do me a solid if you would not simply watch the entire video, but if you would subscribe to the channel, drop a like, share the video with a friend, a neighbor, an enemy, or perhaps a lucky dog or cat at home with the internet left on, and of course, please leave a comment in the comment section down below about just how much toilet paper you used this morning pooping out yesterday's gas station sushi. Hey, let's get back to the video. Alright guys, as I said, I was going to go ahead and run these batteries down to absolutely nothing. I got them down to where they wouldn't even spin the circular saw. It didn't even make a hum. Plugged it in. Surprising absolutely none of you, if you've used cordless tools for more than 5 minutes, yeah, didn't help at all. No difference. Then I had a bright idea. In one of my previous videos, I had talked about issues with the chargers and these batteries when they're new. They seem to have there are 8 prongs in the charger that plug into these batteries. When I got mine, and I mean all of them, initially out of the package, it seemed like there was either a coating or some tarnish on those prongs, and I cleaned that off by, okay, some of you know to do this, some of you don't, unplugging the charger, taking a cotton swab, rubbing alcohol on those prongs, allowing it to dry thoroughly before plugging the charger back in, because obviously alcohol and its fumes, flammable. And that worked with getting to be able to charge the batteries when they were new. So I did exactly that. I plugged it in, and hey, lo and behold guys, you know how much that helped? This much. The deal is, once, obviously, we should all know this in the digital age with smartphones and high pressure flashlights. At this point, guys, if a lithium ion battery is cooked, it's cooked, and there's nothing you can do to fix it. What am I going to do? Well, I'm going to continue using these until they don't take a charge at all anymore. And then I'll take them back to the big box store with the orange buckets, where they have a receptacle for these kinds of batteries that are cooked and don't work anymore. And I'll dump them in that recycle receptacle. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next video. Bye-bye.